I'm gonna give you guys a little rip here. Highest gear. Tired of e-bike reviews, huh? That's too fucking bad. Today we're taking a look at the Nireeka Mega, all right? So this bike is a lot like the Nireeka Prime, one of my favorite all-time e-bikes that I reviewed a couple years ago. This is kind of just like an updated, refreshed model of it. And just like the Prime, there's different colors you can choose from and whatnot on their website. You can kind of like spec it out however much you want to. One of my favorite things about it out of the box is it's got a mid-drive motor, 1500 watt mid-drive motor. There's a ton of advantages to that. Mid-drive uses the actual gearing of the bike, so you can have insane torque if you want to go like mountain climbing on like a low gear, or you could get 37 miles per hour on like a high gear, just going top speed down the road somewhere. It's got air suspension, it's got a lot of good stuff. They claim it does like 37 miles per hour and like 52 miles of range or whatever. Those are rated specs, so we probably won't see all of that, but I'm ready to be impressed, Nireeka. They sent this bike to me to review. But if you've watched any of my videos, you guys know I don't care. People send me bikes all the time to review and I tell you not to buy them. Basically a done deal by the time they actually send these bikes to me. So, but that's just how I do it, all right? I just do stress tests, and if, you know, the specs will speak for themselves. Just like any e-bike, this Nireeka Mega comes in a box. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. This is my third Nireeka I've reviewed so far. I did the Prime, I did the Revenant, and now we're on to the Mega. Every Nireeka bike I've liked so far, and I don't think this is gonna be any different. Obviously, these are like high-end bikes, you know, paying thousands of dollars for these things. As far as I'm concerned, Nireeka, you get what you pay for. This thing's mid-drive and everything. Check it. Check this out. All right, well, let's take a look at the Nireeka Mega for the first time. I'm gonna get you a good shot of this freaking mid-drive motor here. 1500 watts, battery pack sits in there. And another thing that apparently sets this bike apart is it has ABS, anti-lock brakes. So you guys can actually see there's another like sprocket on it that kind of controls the ABS. And that runs up to the handlebars. And I believe the ABS is controlled by this button here. You push that button, and then the ABS will light up and it's active when you push that button. So so that's definitely cool. We'll have to test that out. ABS is still new on, you know, e-bikes like this. It's got a single monoshock air suspension there, and then it also has air suspension in the front here as well. Standard e-bike controls here, ABS module there. Nireeka Mega, everybody. This is the boot up sequence. Bafang, that's how you know it's high quality right there. I'll click through the settings really quick for you guys using the up arrow, obviously, pedal assist. If you hold the plus arrow down, I figured out it goes into sport mode, and obviously can go to 0. So you can ride it like a normal bike if you want. Then the info button kind of just cycles through the odometer, max speed, average speed, range, calories burned. Okay, I will be burning a total of 0 calories on these rides because I do not pedal at all. Pretty sure that does it. I mean, there is your standard bicycle stuff here that we won't even be using at all. Quick shot of just like the handlebar setup here for you. The seat's like not a bad material. It's really soft and everything, but it's just like it's just a skinny seat. If I were to keep this bike, I would definitely be upgrading this seat for sure. So yeah, anyway, there's the Nireeka Mega for you guys. That's just like a first look real quick of it. Yeah, I already charged it up overnight, so we're just gonna get this thing actually on the street and see how fun it is, see how torquey it is in the low gears, fast it is in the high gears, and kind of just overall how nice of a bike is it for the price. No idea what gear I'm in. I'm just gonna send it. Pedal assist 5. Obviously, oh, I'm in the highest gear. Wow. This thing's maxing out at like 10. See if I even can wheelie this thing. A little bit. I'm gonna get into a higher gear now. Let's go freaking all the way up. See how fast it is. All right, brake test. All right, well, first impressions. Woohoo! First impressions. Not bad. It's real smooth. Like I don't know if I can actually like show you guys, but like this thing like bounces, man. But it's a pretty big bike. I'm gonna give you guys a little rip here. Highest gear. And then I'm gonna stop it with the brakes immediately. It's a high quality feeling bike. I obviously need to actually put it to the high speed, like the top speed and whatnot, see how many miles it'll actually get per charge. But for like hill climbing and stuff, this is the ideal bike because you do have a lot of torque with the mid-drive motor and the highest gear, where you can climb steep hills. Like this is probably one of the e-bikes that can climb the steepest hills. If you were to buy one for off-roading and stuff, this probably would be the one. But if you're also buying it for commuting, you also have a top speed of 37. So you can get places extremely quickly and you can climb hills extremely steeply. So yeah, anyway, that'll do. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. Oh, free. And this is the second gear too. Like this is not even the fastest gear. Whoa, that actually pulls a lot harder than I expected. Off-road's real good. Off-road's real good. Hub motors obviously just max out at 1, you know, they just have like 1 speed basically. But mid-drive, it actually uses the bike's gearing, you know, to power it. And it's got decent torque in the top gear. I'll start working my way down to the bottom gears real quick and see how much torque it has at the very bottom. Even in like 4th gear, yeah, I think 4th gear, it's got some decent torque. All right, but I'm gonna keep working my way down to the lowest gear. All right, we're in gear number 1. All right, gear number 1. Let's go just from a dead stop, I guess. Pedal assist 5 in sport mode, and I guess we'll just punch it. Oh, freaking! I was not expecting that at all. All right, anyway, I'm just gonna click through the gears and get us up to top speed. That's real twitchy up to 9 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour. This thing sounds like an F1 car. Listen to this. That's hilarious. Dude, I like this bike already just for that. That's hilarious. I love that. I know they probably didn't intentionally make it sound like that, but it sounds like an F1 car. That is awesome. And we'll probably need a pretty long strip to do the top speed. So I will pull over legit right here. So we have a full like quarter mile. All right, well, I wasn't rolling for the entire top speed run, but I was hitting 33 miles per hour on the speedometer and we just got 32 miles per hour, 0.1 on the actual GPS speedometer. So yeah, so we're hitting right about just over 32 miles per hour. I was saying there was a heavy wind against me as well. It's like super gusty and like stormy today. All right, so 32.1 is what we just got. See if we can beat that on this strip now that we have a little bit of a, you know, maybe less wind against us. All right, let's do it. And this is powertrain only. I'm gonna get up to speed a little bit with my legs real quick, but then just powertrain only. All right, here we go. Definitely a little bit less wind against me on this strip, for sure. 31, 32, 33, 34. All right, we're definitely higher. Almost 35, almost 35. It was 34.9 on this speedometer. And let's see what we got on the actual GPS. I think that was probably about max speed right there. Hey, 33.6. So I would realistically hit almost 34 miles per hour if there was less wind. Not bad at all. So last thing we got, so now we know the top speed. Let's get this thing on a full range test and see how it handles. This thing handles terrain though very well. It's a really nicely spec'd bike and I really have no real complaints with it. It'll probably pop up this curb. No problem, yeah. Yeah, so far, super nice bike. All right, wrapped up the full range test last night, and on the Nireeka Mega, we got about 26 miles per charge. There was already 6 miles on the odometer when we got it. There you have it, 26 miles per charge. I'm 6'3", 210 pounds or so. So if you're smaller than I am, you'll get more. If you're bigger than I am, you'll get less. Obviously that was mostly full throttle as well. Riding it as hard as I can, like a motorcycle, top speed as much as possible. And if you know anything about e-bikes, top speed is where the battery drains fastest. So if you're kind of cruising around half speed, you'll get significantly more miles than that. But obviously this was just a stress test. I just basically do the test that will drain the battery the fastest and kind of just prolong that until the battery dies. And so that's what we got. About 26 miles, riding it as fast as I possibly could around town. Not too bad at all, Nireeka, well done. I'm in second gear. It's climbing up like 45 degrees, no problem. I feel like ABS probably was designed for off-roading like this, so you never, your tire doesn't lock up and slip out from under you going down hills and whatnot. So you guys can see, I'm on a real steep slope right now. Plenty, just full control of this thing. So easy to maneuver this thing. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys get the sense of how much just of an off-road beast this thing is. It's so controllable. Awesome bike, awesome bike. I'm standing straight up with gravity right now. And like, it's probably 40, 45 degrees. About as steep of a hill as you're gonna want to comfortably climb, and it pulls right up it. Does a great job. My final thoughts on this is it's very well built. All Nireekas I've ridden are very well built. Just the overall structure, you can see the welds and everything, very high quality. Something I forgot to mention too, this is a wireless, like cableless design, so all the wires actually route through the frame of the bike, which is why it looks clean as well, like so tidy. That's it, dude. I mean, this is a high-powered, off-road capable machine. I got like 33, I think, miles per hour top speed. 26 miles per charge, doing as fast as I could go. Yeah, dude, super impressive, just like every other Nireeka I've reviewed. So that's pretty much it. There's a link below if you guys do want to check it out. Nireeka Mega, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully in a McLaren video, but we'll see. We'll see you guys then.